Hello, it's Austin here with the Chickadee with 3 YouTube channel. I'm here with my friend Shelby, and over the next 3 days, we're going to be camping and hiking across some of Nova Scotia's most beautiful scenic landscapes in Kejimkujik National Park and historic site. Let's get into it. So here we started. We are here at Keji doing the Liberty Lake Loop, hopefully in 3 days, maybe 4, but we did pack supplies for it. So, how you feeling?
Well, it's definitely gonna be a challenge. Definitely gonna be a challenge. I'm hoping for good things. Weather's gonna be like, tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the hardest day,
Yeah.
but I think it's gonna be pretty fun. Looking forward to it.
We got some bad news when we were checking in that we may have to wade across a river with a downed bridge, and there may be some other obstacles in our way. It's quite muddy. Tomorrow the weather's not looking good. It's probably going to rain all day. But that adds to the fun.
Yeah,
It
it
adds to
does.
the challenge. So,
We're really out here testing ourselves.
oh yeah. All right.
We can go this way, or we have to go around there, or we can go up here. The high
It
road.
looks like the high road is going to be the better one for us.
Yeah, it'll be shorter. Less.
Well, we can take plenty of breaks today. There's no rush. Said, oh, there's room in the bag. Well, look at it now.
You're gonna do this for 12 hours, people.
We are finally at the part of the trail that gets difficult.
Yep. So pumped.
Yeah.
So pumped.
Yeah, it's about, what, an hour and a half in, roughly, on the first day?
Yep, about an hour and a half in. We got 3 hours roughly to go till we get to the campsite.
We should be further in, fellas, but, well, we decided to carry a little much, and that has slowed us down considerably.
Yeah, it's quite a bit of weight.
But if you want steak in the woods, you got to work for it.
Steak, tacos. Like, we eating lavish out here tonight.
Yeah.
So
The hemlocks, hardwoods, and the curated trail, the nice part that turns into the wilderness trail.
put it in like that and hook it in. Where are we tying it down here?
A little bit of an emergency on the trail.
Backpack snaps.
So we're pretty screwed. The bags are way heavier than what I originally planned. And we've been suffering for quite a while.
Yep.
It's getting on 6 o'clock for what should be like a 3.5 hour hike. It's taken us about 5. Luckily, we did give ourselves a lot of extra time today, which we ended up needing, so that was a good thing. But it is kind of doing us dirty for tomorrow.
It is. It's tomorrow. We got a long hike, and this is definitely putting a burden on tomorrow. The backpack strap broke, and that was...
Yeah, we were keeping up hope until the backpack strap
Yeah.
broke. And then...
Yeah, now it's rougher. But once we get supper into this, we'll be energized, and we'll have less weight to carry. I think wellness will be fine.
So we start now to eat some delicious food, hopefully, and get nourished for our next trip. We're roughly halfway. We figure if we lose some weight, eat a decent meal, we can still get there before too late, and have plenty of time to sleep for tomorrow, which is going to be the endurance part of this. Today was definitely the strength part of it.
100% the strength test.
Yeah, tomorrow will be the endurance for sure. But good news, we got steaks, we got smoked ham. We can eat like kings right now.
I'm ready to eat. I'm ready to eat lavishly, so.
Right on. All right, let's get cooking. Need most of this.
Almost lost a piece of bacon.
I bought it. Nah, we're soon ready to move on. Soon ready. See what lies in store for us. Yeah. Oh, the breeze is so nice.
Get that joint going.
Yeah, sort of.
We thought tomorrow was going to be the problem. We really underestimated how much was in that truck.
We are like staying pretty close to the plan. Like, if you do think about it, like we did do really good. We did bring everything in the truck.
Roughly 15 kilometers. And like,
we're probably only one square short, so this trail like wound like crazy.
I felt really good when we seen that runner again.
So it's all clear up there.
Okay,
And,
did we use the pan from the bacon to cook the pepperoni? All right.
That one's all the way across the lake.
Yeah, there was one that's kind of close, actually. Ow! I touched the pan. Actually, you know what? I think that's where the pan's supposed to go.
And that good pepperoni.
It's been a difficult time this morning. The weather turned out worse than we expected, a lot more rain than we expected. We slept in a little later because of course we got to the site here in the dark, which we definitely try not to do. We're going to spend the morning cleaning up the site, make sure we pick up all of our trash, 100% all of it, and put on our rain gear. Our dreams of sunset, beautiful steaks, and smoked ham has not come fully to fruition. We are going to have some nice steaks and probably some smoked ham, but there's definitely no sunset or sunrise or sun in general that we can see. So, still frozen. I don't know.
Hamburgers and all that.
Okay, hamburger then for now. One on the bed, probably. Dude, I was up at 5, but I was like, nah. And then I got up at 7, and I was still like, nah.
This is where I had ticks on me. Like, I felt so many ticks on me. Woke up, and then go back to bed. That's wild. Have you walked around the site yet?
That's how you tell. Still too tired.
You think?
Yeah.
Bro, tacos in the woods.
It will okay. This is what I would call green eggs.
This is gonna be delicious breakfast. Bro, there's like 4 more taco shells.
Yeah, there's 12 of them normally. But, nah, I can't do it.
I'm so confused.
Just have to get the heck.
Yeah.
So we've got everything all packed up. Unfortunately, we did wake up to rain through the night, which is going to make our travels a lot more mucky today. We're starting out a lot later. We do believe that this trip is going to turn into 3 days, or turn into 4 days instead of 3. There's not much we can do about it really. It's just the fact that the trail's harder than we thought. We had a lot of weight onto us. So what we're hoping to do today is at least cross the river and hopefully get to a cabin. If not, stay at whatever site is closest to us at the time. But the view of the lake, even though it's raining, sure was nice.
let's just hope for some good luck today, that there's an easy way across that river. We don't have to worry about it, and the trail isn't as bad as what we think it's going to be. The truth is, you got to take it one day at a time, and that's exactly what we're doing. We got pretty much everything packed up. Our bags are a lot lighter, like I said, so I think we'll make out all right. Someone stand like right here, whatever, somewhere right here, or where I am.
All right, what are you gonna ask me? Or do you want me to say something to the camera?
Anything, whatever you want. He's looking like a nice big old salmon for the bears.
Yeah. No, honestly, I'm pretty beat up. I'm pretty sore. It was really relaxing, sleeping through the night. But I just put that bag on a few minutes ago and walked around a little bit. It's like, oh, my shoulders are killing me. It's definitely the weight, but like you said, we want to try and make it to the cabin. It's gonna be a long journey, but crossing that bridge that has a tree falling is gonna be a huge challenge.
Yeah. So our plan originally was to do 3 days, stay at 2 backcountry camping sites, not stay in the cabin at all. Because of the bad weather we received, pretty much everybody canceled, and everything is free in the backcountry. So if we roll up to a spot and it's dark, we're gonna make a call to the office there and see if they're okay with us staying for the night, basically. The weather was supposed to be sunny on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so we'd have a nice trip out of here, but the whole week turned into rain now, so I think that's why a lot of people are canceling the reservation. But I mean, this is the wilderness. It's not just the sunshine, it's the rainy days too that make it all up. So the reason a lot of people stay out of the woods is because of ticks. The tick update for day 1 is I had 2 on me. They were both on my arm as we took our first break, and I just flicked them off. They didn't bite. Shelby had, what was it, 5?
Yeah, 5 ticks on me through the night.
5 ticks on him through the night. So we figure they must have been on a sleeping bag or something like that, and when he unrolled it, they just crawled in bed with him. But anyway, none of them actually bit him. Shelby uses that tea tree oil.
Yep.
And they were crawling all over him, but they didn't bite. So I got lucky. I knew as soon as they got on me, they got on my arm, so I just flicked them off right quick. But yeah, I don't think that's a big reason to actually avoid the outdoors altogether. I think you should do what you can and stay safe. You know, make sure you bring tweezers with you to pick them off. Save your ticks in case you get a disease or something like that. They can help identify it. But generally, not a big deal. Not a reason to stay out of here. Here we go, we're all loaded up. We're leaving this lake. The weather's starting to turn again, so it's a good time to get out of here. The outhouse. Yeah, tell me what sane person hikes through this in the dark. And now that it's slippery out, it's just as treacherous. At least yesterday it was dry. I know sometimes it's hard to see the trail, but it's a lot easier in person. Remember, don't go too fast. See, the problem is if you have a house on a lake, so does a lot of other people generally. So you got neighbors. It's never really that tranquility, but a house on a river, oh yeah, no, you can go without neighbors. Plus, you don't get the sound of water flowing with the lake most of the time, right? You can, like, that river's pretty loud. So yeah, I think I'm a rivers guy. Rivers over lakes. Steaks on the trail. Steaks on the trail. Lots of veggies. Lots of steak. Steak.
The suffering we went through to have the steaks on the trail. Absolutely bizarre.
We're both cold. Everything is wet. The campsite's definitely wet.
Yeah. You can see the atrocious amounts of water that are coming down on us.
Yeah. The rain picked up a lot. We are sitting down to eat supper. Unfortunately, we're not getting there. We're not going to be able to do the lake loop. It's just too difficult. In the heavy rain, there's not much you can do. Walking through the trail, even if it wasn't already raining, the trees are all wet, and that gets all your clothes wet as you walk through it, as you wade through the forest, as they say. So unfortunately, yeah, we're just not going to be able to get there. All our clothes are soaked, all our sets of clothes. The extra pair of shoes, Shelby lost his. Mine are completely soaked because I tied them to the outside of my bag, unfortunately. The worst news, though, that actually made us decide to basically turn around is the bear mace went off inside my bag. And it was like strapped to my chest. And all of a sudden when it happened, it just went like a big puff of smoke. And I just instantly turned away like that to try and breathe away from it. And that did work. Luckily, the wind was gracious to me and took us somewhere else. But unfortunately, it soaked everything in our bag, or in that bag. It was only a small bag, but that had our map in it. Had a lot of our utensils for eating, like knives, the compass. I didn't realize how bad this stuff stings until I had to grab the map, and I got it like on my fingers. And it still burns. As soon as there's a little bit of heat, I feel it burn all over again. So at that point, we just had to call it. Just had to say, like, enough's enough. The weather's not in our favor. We broke that backpack strap. Yeah, the weight we had was a little too much. Yeah, I do think we will be back. Just with better weather. Steak in the woods is an effort, but it's an effort that is not worth it, and we can go without. But otherwise, we've had a good time. I mean, all things considered. I mean, it really is beautiful around. The birds are so friendly. They'll just run across the ground at camp here. Coupled with the fact that our map is covered in bear mace. Everything is covered in bear mace. And then I didn't realize it, but I brushed my face a few times. And it burned here. It burned like here. It burned my neck some. Burned this side of my face some. You don't really notice it at first because it was just on my hands, so it really built up the heat. I was good for a little bit. I didn't stop to wash it off, but once the heat built up, I had to stop and keep washing it off. Like I couldn't touch it, but I had to keep letting the water run out of my face, not letting it pool up around my eyes or anything. But it took a good hour and a half before like my face fully stopped being hot from the mace. And just from touching something with it on it, and then touching my face a few times, just brushing the sweater like off my face. Powerful stuff. I can see how it deters bears. I'd certainly be deterred. I am deterred now. I'm ready to turn around. Overall, pretty much anything that could go wrong did go wrong. I would have kept walking with the wet feet and the wet shoes for a few more hours had it not been for the mace. But the mace did us dirty. It was too much.
yeah, beautiful spot. Love hiking at Keji. And we will be back to finish this off with some better weather, a lighter load. Yeah. And when I checked the weather again this morning, it's nothing but rain for the rest of the week. So we are getting quite a bit of downfall here. Even with the thick tree cover, we're still getting quite a bit of rain on us. So, just enjoy the beautiful sounds of nature, some good food being cooked, and that is just gorgeous. Looks like the doorway to another world. The river's getting high though, yeah. One thing I really liked about Japan was that you were hiking trails that had been hiked for thousands of years, and to be honest, around here it's just the same but a different culture. So I do think that's really cool.
One thing about the rain is it's away the bugs. Mosquitoes and flies, horse flies. I know sometimes it's hard to see the trail, but it's a lot easier in person. Remember, don't go too fast. You gotta pace yourself. Don't make any silly mistakes. Don't want no slipping and falling.
Last night was definitely a cold night. I feel like I was colder last night than I was the first night. But I was wet a lot. Like I was really wet last night. So it was hard to stay asleep. I got like five and a half roughly hours sleep.
I got the full amount. Woke up a couple times, but roughly 6:30.
I could hear you snoring all night. I was like, that guy's sleeping, and I was like, bro, I'm probably snoring.
You started snoring within like the first 5 minutes of us getting
bro,
in the
once I
hammock.
hit the bed, like, once I hit this thing, I was gone.
Yeah. No, it did put me right to sleep though. Morning, day 3. We hiked back to campsite 7. We figured since we are turning around, it was best while we were still able to get a little bit of more of our journey covered. Had a good time at 44 though, but at least now we got another 40 minutes to an hour behind us and we can continue on. It's gonna be a long day today. Most of our clothes are still wet, or at least damp.
Starting to rain too.
It is starting to rain, but it is what it is.